Hey guys and ladies, Country Failure here with a special topic for today: hardcore team deathmatch and how to stay alive, get those kills, and always come out on top. Now, there's a lot of tips and tricks for this specific type of game mode, but don't be fooled. These tips can work for any other game mode. It's just mainly focused on team deathmatch. Now, there's a couple of points I want to run through today, but I should let you know that in this gameplay, or in this video, sorry, there will not be any gameplay, but I will leave a link in the description for those of you who don't want to sit here and watch me spin this little guy around, for you to go and watch these tips in action. Now be sure, before you go over there, give this video a big thumbs up. That way I know gameplay is what you're interested in. That way next time I do a commentary, it will be just gameplay, and I can make it a lot more enjoyable for you guys. Now, going into our first point, when you're playing hardcore team deathmatch, you always need to know the spawns, because there's not a mini-map and you can't tell where they're at. It's very good to know where you're running to and if there's going to be enemies there or teammates, because let's face it, you don't want to come around a corner and you don't want to shoot a teammate. And also, you don't want to come around a corner and there be 6 bad guys there. I mean, that's just, whew, I don't care how good you are, you're not getting out of that one alive, especially in hardcore. Now, oh, sorry me, I'm still getting over that cough that I got. Anyways, being aware is part of knowing the spawns. Now, there's one main trick to being aware and knowing the spawn, and that is watching the kill feed. Now, you'll see it'll pop up, I think it's the bottom left. You have to forgive me for not remembering which part of the screen it comes up on, but you'll see them say, you know, player 1 killed player 2, and it'll be your teammate, and it'll be the enemy team. Now, when you're running with your team, you can see their names above their heads, you know, and you want to kind of keep an eye on who you're behind. And if they veer off, like if they run right into a building, keep your eye and remember their name. That way when you're running and you see them in the kill feed, whether they kill somebody or they get killed, then you know, hey, there's enemy teams over there. While still, let me say this, while still focusing in front of you, because you don't want to get too focused on that kill feed and get shot from in front of you. It's kind of like playing core when you're focusing on the mini-map and you get shot. Yeah, that happens to everybody. You're not the only one. Now, like I said, keep an eye on the feed, and when you see them die, you know, hey, maybe we can turn around and go back and pick off that person, or if you see them kill somebody, say, hey, we can keep going straight and get around the flank. That's really a big one, is being self-aware as a player. You know, if you're really good, you can look in the kill feed, gun that killed the person, and know the sound of the gun coming off the map and where they're at on the map, and you can kind of use that as a ping, you know, and pick up where they're at. Moving on to point 2, knowing the head glitches. Each game, each map on this game has its very own set of head glitches. Now, granted, there is a lot of them, but there's a few basic ones that really come in handy, and that is the ones right in front of the spawn. Now, if you're coming as an aggressive player, there will be a head glitch on either side of the spawn where you can sit there and you can watch the whole team spawn. And I'm not saying go there and camp that head glitch the whole time. That is nowhere near what I'm saying. I'm saying when you run up to their spawn, because that's where you're always at, because you're a rusher, you can set in that head glitch for a second or two, and you can see where they're spawning and not run in blindly and get killed by 3 guys sitting in a corner. And vice versa. You need to really be careful, because there might also be an enemy team player sitting right there in that same head glitch, and all you can see is his little head, and he will get you before you even know what happened, because you're running out in the open. Which leads me to my third point. Being first to ADS, aim down the sights. You always want to be on the aim button. Now, I'm not saying walk around the map aiming down your sights, because that's kind of childish. No, but always be first to ADS, because when you're coming up on those head glitches, you need to know where they're at, and you need to be prepared constantly, especially in hardcore, because it takes so few bullets to kill you. Be on the trigger button as well when you pull up the ADS, because you never know when you got to shoot. It's better be prepared and know what's coming, instead of not be prepared and get shot for that dude sitting in a head glitch, and then you get all mad and start screaming. Yeah, you know, don't be that guy. Anyways, ADS can come from either pre-aiming like that on a head glitch, because you know where the head glitches are, which is very helpful indeed, knowing where the head glitches are, or it can come from a fast class setup. Now, fast class setups just being, you know, your standard quick draw and stuff, your fast hands, your speed perk, yeah, that allow you to be first on the draw, which is very important in hardcore. If you play any kind of hardcore mode and you're rushing, you definitely need to have those speed perks and attachments. It's a hands down have to. I mean, if you don't want to use them, that's fine. If you're a setback kind of player and you don't like rushing, then hardcore, you don't need those kind of perks. But if you're doing what I'm doing and you're always out there on the run, you gotta be fast and you gotta be first on the draw. So you need to know the head glitches and you need to know that you can be first on the draw. But hey, yeah, guys, that's a few tips and tricks on how to stay alive in hardcore and always come out on top. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description for the gameplay. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you guys found it helpful. And I hope y'all go watch the gameplay. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.